Hello everyone and welcome to JoJo's Brick Time. I have arrived in Mia's camper because her family, there's Mia, her brother Daniel, mother Anne, Angus and little sister Ava, well I'm saying it's her little sister Ava, they've asked me to rebuild their house. So this is the original house, so it's 2 levels there. And I've also included Mia's treehouse. So let's take a look at what I've done. I really wanted to add in Mia's treehouse. I wasn't sure where to put it, but it looked better here on the side so it didn't cover up the front of the house. I added some pine trees at the front and some sunflowers, just to make it look rustic and like they are out in the wilderness. I've done a stone path here and that's her rabbit twister, and I have the wishing well there at the front, and I used up as many of the windows as I could. Actually I used up all the windows, and I wanted to include those stone pillars because I really love those. And then I added lots and lots of flowers for extra detail and just colour. The railing here on the balcony I increased by 1 brick height, and then I added the purple archway around the door because it did look a little plain in the original. I think it looks a lot nicer now, being the same as the bottom entrance door. See how it looks a little bit plain? So now I think it's just finished it off nicely. I'll spin it around now so you can see the side of it. And I have done this 24 studs deep plus the 10 to fit the treehouse here at the front. I had to do the stable there for Bella because my daughter really wanted the horse to be included. So I had to try and fit that in. That's why that's been added there on the side. And then we look up here, and I also wanted to add this flying fox in. That was really hard to put in. So when they slide down, they'll go straight into Bella's stable. I'll just turn it around here so you can see this side of the house. So this is 16 studs deep plus the little bit for the rock wall there. Oh, I had it at 20 studs and it was just too deep, I felt. So I've actually rebuilt these 3 times as well. And this part here, I wanted to keep the same as the original because I love the wooden paneling and the wooden detail and logs that are in the original set. And also I've kept the same colors, and these tiles here I ran out of. That's why I had to make this part a little bit narrower, but I like how it turned out. I feel I've kept the character of Mia's house like the original, but just made it a lot larger. There's some extra details here on the side because I ran out of that nougat colour, so I added in the log looking ones and the masonry brick, which I felt looked good. And now the inside, this is the lounge room. And I've added that extra sticker there on the wall, and we've got the same couch as the original, and then more family portraits here and a photo of Bella. There we are. Okay, so I need to pop in this little stand, and that little treehouse is actually from the big Lego treehouse ideas set, and I thought that would work quite well as a little ornament. And another couch, I just used up parts that I had to make another comfy couch for him. And like a little side table with a flower. So that's the lounge room there, nice and cozy. And just up here I've added some studs to make it look like some downlights. Now here's the kitchen. So Mother Anne loves the kitchen. And I have put in a big stainless steel fridge because there's 3 hungry kids to feed. There is a blender there to make some smoothies and juices, and lots of bench space and overhead cupboards. We've got this big oven here, and this sticker is from the original Olivia's house because I had so many of those parts. And then we've got a little flower there and a table there in the centre with 5 seats. And we need a telephone in the house. They've got a landline because they're out in the country. They need a landline. It's not just mobile phones. There's Mum Anne. She is stoked with her new kitchen. I love how this has turned out in the end. It took a long time to build. Okay, floor number 2, Mum and Dad's bedroom. That's stickers from an old winter set that I had. I haven't built it. We've got some wall lights there and a bed. I fell in love with putting flowers on everything, so I made a flower bedspread and this fancy post and rail bed. It's a 6x6 with a 1x6 just to give it some extra length so my mini dolls can fit on there nice and comfortable. Mum and Dad like cuckoo clocks, so there's another cuckoo clock there on the wall and another sticker there with the alpaca and bits and pieces on there and a little bookshelf, and I've just knocked over some trees, sorry, fix that up. Here's the bookshelf and little trinkets on top and a little flower vase there. Pop it there in the corner because Mum Anne likes reading and she needs a little like lounge couch thing to put in her bedroom so she can sit there and read next to the cuckoo clock. And Father Angus has come in from working outside. He's going to take his hat off and he will lay down on the bed because he's sitting on the chair. I thought he was going to lay on the bed. Okay, let's look at their bathroom. Same design as the original, but I've popped in that sticker there. It was from an old puppy daycare set that I had. And now we need to do his desk. He's got a letter there and a flower on the desk and this little microscope because he likes looking at things very close up. And that microscope is from the Lego Ideas treehouse set also. Very simply made, but look how good it looks. I loved that, so that's why I included it in Mia's house. Let me put it in. And he needs a swivel chair so he's comfortable when he looks at things close up. There we go. And he has actually fallen off that chair. See, I told you, you need to go to bed. You're too tired. There we are. So the roof. Now in the original it's purple. I did not have enough purple pieces and this roof took me 2 to 3 hours to do. I just couldn't work out how to build it with these 2 rooms. And I will show you, this is Mia's room up close. And I've added a little mat here with Mia and she had a 3-tiered curved book shelf or something in her room from what I saw in the pictures, so I added that in and I wanted to really add her bed in. It just would not fit. It was too tall and when I shortened it, it just didn't look right because Ava's room is on top there. So I made her this little bunk bed so she's able to still put things under her bed. And it still looks like a bunk bed there and nice and comfy. See, there's her pile of toys in a toy chest. She's got a little walkie-talkie there and a little Mia sign. And that fits nice and snug under her bed. Also, I wanted to include her little bunny Mimi, and there is a bunny in her bedroom. And I think that fits nicely there also. And she had some bunting on her walls also in the picture, so I had a sticker and Mia is just so in love with her new bedroom and she doesn't have to share with anybody. Now this section here is Ava's room. I'll just peel off the roof there so you can see her little room. I've added lots of little stickers to give her some extra details on her walls. They're just little sloth stickers there. They're so cute. She's got a little teddy bear there, a little dollhouse and lots of arts and crafts things. And let me put her in because she loves her little room with her little nightlight. Well, actually that nightlight's pretty big. I'll pop the roof back on now And on her roof she has lots of little fairy lights, if you can see also there. This part here, so this is why the roof took so long. I had to figure out how to make it all fit and look good. That's why I'm saying 2 to 3 hours it took me, but I think I've worked it out. All right, let's take a look now at Daniel's room. We've got another bathroom because the parents didn't want to share with 3 kids. And this is Daniel's section where his desk is going to go. He has a pet snail and I'm going to pop it there in the corner. I don't know who has pet snails, but he does. And this is the desk and he's playing a Nintendo game. This desk came with a set and I thought I would reuse it because I really liked it. And he needs a gaming chair because he likes to play lots of games and watch YouTube, JoJo's Brick Time, on how to remodel sets. His bed is up in the loft. He's got a little side table there. He's reading a comic Everyman. He's got a lamp there and he's got a box of Don't Touch This, little water gun, a boomerang, a slingshot and a magnifying glass and a walkie-talkie to talk with Mia. So that goes up here. Daniel, super excited. You're back at home. You love your room. There's the house. I am super loving it. Nana Nora's come to visit and she's playing poker with Ava. Mia loves her new bedroom and she's listening to some tunes. Nana Nora is on the flying fox. Oh my goodness. My custom Mia's house. I love how this has turned out. I have rebuilt this 3 times and this is by far the best one that I've come up with. I really love it. And one of my viewers asked me to add all the family members in. So I have done that. So I hope you're happy with the house and how it's turned out. This house took me 10 to 12 hours to build. So long time. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope I've given you some ideas. So everyone, get your bricks out, get building and get creative.